Diane in Denmark here, and rah, 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 it is Wednesday morning, and before we get into our 40-day habit challenge, I've got something I'm excited to share with you. So anyway, let me roll that film and then I shall come back to you. Okay, see you on the other side. Diane in Denmark here. Well, this is a big day for me. As you can see, the weather is kind of, it's raining, it's cold, we're just above freezing here today. But I have just been inside our local town hall, making an application for a Danish passport. I have finally got Danish citizenship. I've lived here for 20 years and it's taken me about 3 years to get the citizenship test and get everything through Parliament. It's you're made Danish by law. But I got my letter this morning saying that I was Danish. Hooray, hooray, hooray. And I've just been in to apply for my passport, so I will be getting a Danish passport. And I'll tell you all about the process another time. Okay, anyway, see you on the other side. Hi, hi. Woohoo! And here it is. I am Danish and I have a Danish passport. As I explained in the little video, it's a rather long process. I started the process, gosh, that would be in August 2016, in the late summer 2016. And in Denmark to become Danish, you sit entrance exams, and I sat the exams in December 2016, and there's language exams, spoken and written exams. The written exams, all in all, was some like 5 hours of written, essays and stuff. And the oral exams, and also there is, what do you call it, a kind of general knowledge quiz about Denmark, and that was the thing I was worried about, because I mean I've lived in Denmark for over 20 years. All my friends are Danish. I speak Danish on a daily basis. I don't speak English on a daily basis. But the pensum that you had to read through for the general knowledge, it was like 150 pages full of facts and figures, with everything from Harald Bluetooth and the Vikings, Industrial Revolution in Denmark, the World Wars, Danish ballet dancers, art, design, geography, and then also Denmark's role in NATO, in the EU. So it was a lot of having to remember stuff. And I'm an old lady. I'm just joking. I'm an old lady of 50. Well, now I'm 51, and it was a lot of information to have to remember. And then suddenly they give you like 35 questions, and it could be anything that was in there. Anyway, passed with flying colours. Woohoo! Go me! And then after that, you can put in your formal application to be Danish once you've passed all the tests, jumped through all the hoops. And from then, that would be December 2016. And it takes 1.5 to 2 years for it to go through the bureaucratic system. And then 2018, last summer, I got a letter saying that my application had been accepted and approved, and it was going before Parliament. In Denmark, you're made Danish by law. So it went before Parliament. It goes in front of Parliament, in front of all the Parliament, and it is actually heard by Parliament 3 times, and then Queen Margrethe, Queen Daisy, she signs off on it, and then that would be December, just last December, I was finally made Danish. And then you saw me going down to the town hall, our local town hall, a couple of weeks ago with my letter in hand, and applied for my passport. Here it is, woohoo! I got my Danish passport. Now, I won't show you inside it. I won't show you my personal details. But there we are, inside it. You can see what a Danish passport looks like. There we go. And one of the funny things, I don't know if how this applies to you, but this sticker on the back says Moderne Fjernus, which means you're allowed to remove it. And my dad, bless his soul, whenever he had something new, like, you know, a television, or maybe if they got a new computer, my dad would leave the stickers around, you know, the side of the television. And my husband and I would be like, you know, Dad, don't you want to peel them off? And oh, no, you've got to leave the stickers there. So I might leave this wee sticker there. Even though you're allowed to remove it, I might leave it there in memory of my dad. And why, you might say, you know, why are you getting Danish nationality, citizenship? Well, I've lived in Denmark for 20 years. And as Vibeke will tell you, in some way I'm more Danish than the Danish. I love all the Danish traditions. My family is here. I'm married to a Dane. We've got Danish, Scottish, British children. And up until 3 years ago, you could only have one nationality in Denmark. You can have dual nationality. And, you know, I am British, but when the opportunity came that you could have both nationalities, dual nationalities, I've also got my British passport. I wanted to, you know, I love Denmark, and I feel Danish, you know, that this is my world. And then, of course, Brexit is in the background, and I'm not going to go into Brexit here, but you know, I'm sure you can know my views on Brexit. I worked for the British judge at the European Court of Justice for many years, and I love Europe, and in Scotland they voted to stay in Europe, and just on a side note, those of us who are no longer living in Britain, we didn't actually get a vote on Brexit, so our views weren't heard. For me, it's not so much of a problem, but for many people who are working outside of the UK, it really will affect pensions, and you know, everything is up in the air. So anyway, I'm not going to go into Brexit today. I'm going to keep it light and woohoo. So I'm finally Danish. And anyway, let's get on to the next part of our daily habit challenge. Now, we're all working on different things, and it was funny yesterday because somebody commented on Instagram saying, you know, they're going to have no clutter left at the end of these 40 days. You don't need to be using this challenge for working on clutter. You can use it, as I said, many of you are using it to, you know, really get those, you know, either a morning routine going or an evening routine going. Somebody else commented that, you know, since they retired, they kind of dropped all routines, and it's really not working for them. They really need that stability. So maybe you want to use it for your routines. Maybe you want to use it for exercise. I'm using it for the daily exercise thing. I was out running yesterday, so today I will be doing the HIIT app, you know, the high intensity interval app on my telephone. Anyway, my declutter item for today, because I'm just doing the one a day declutter in the zone, in the Flylady Zone. We're in Flylady Zone 5 this week, which is the living room, and I've chosen to do CDs. Now, we don't have many CDs left. You maybe see over there beside my reading chair, that's one of the bookcases, and at the bottom of the bookcases there are some CDs there. All of our CDs that we still want to keep, we've taken them to our summer house because my husband and I, we like to, you know, listen to things from our early days together, and you know, classic stuff. The rest of the time we listen to music on our, you know, telephones, iPads, and we can stream music, so it's not a problem for us. So it's getting easier and easier to let go of CDs, but I have chosen a few to declutter. And some other funny things came out. That's the thing, when you start decluttering, you find things you haven't seen for a long time, you haven't been using, maybe you want to hold on to it and appreciate it. Right, I've got some dance CDs. I love dance music. I love, you know, I grew up with punk music, and then I went through new wave. I've always loved, you know, dance music, house music, electronica. And these are from 1993, 1994, from my days in Luxembourg, working at the European Court of Justice. And what I'm going to do with these is I'm going to put them in the car to have a last listen before they go out. And many of the songs that I do like, I've put onto playlists on, I have Deezer, I don't have Spotify, I have Deezer. And any of these things, you can find them and stream them now. So those are two there. Also some old favourites. I'm going to listen to them in the car, and then they're going to go to our Swedish summer house. We've got Gorillas, Plastic Beach, an old classic. And it's funny because my son, who is now 19, he loves the Gorillas, and I came and say, hey, that's my band, get your own music. Gorillas, Plastic Beach, MC Solar, that was the first real date that my husband and I went on. If you know MC Solar, he is a French rapper, and this will be 1994, because that's when my husband and I started going out together. Anyway, 1994. Solar. If you know, our favourite song is Le Nouveau Western. Anyway, on to other stuff. Calvin Harris, the old early Calvin Harris, love those. So those are going in the car as well. Okay, here's one that's definitely going out. Do you know, if you kind of think of Denmark and say, okay, name some music from Denmark, chances are it'll be Aqua. Do you remember Aqua? I'm a Barbie girl, da 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 da. And the kids, well, my daughter used to love this when she was small. She wouldn't like being reminded of that. But that one, and we just kind of kept it for some reason. You know, when their friends would come over and, you know, having a dance party. So anyway, that is going. I think I can put that into the book exchange that we have here. And some other favourite, like things like, you know, old Radiohead albums. We love Radiohead. Those I'll take to the Swedish summer house, and we'll be listening to them there. So those aren't a declutter item. Those are just, you know, keep in the right place. And another one I love, Spleen United, which is a Danish group, no longer together, but I love Spleen United. I've got another one of them. So I'm going to put all those in the car, and that will give me something exciting to listen to. And in other news, it is Wednesday, which in Flylady land is anti-procrastination day, and I do have a task today, and I've already got one set up actually for next week. My task for today is, I got a top at the clothes swap party, which I really like, and I wore it the other day, and it's just slightly too big. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take and make a couple of darts at the top. It's an easy job, and I'm not getting all perfectionist about it, and I'm just going to do it today. I've got my granny's wee sewing basket. I've shown you this before. So today I'm going to take 5 minutes, have a cup of tea, and do that, and that'll be done, and then I can wear it again soon. So that is my anti-procrastination task for today, and I've just written in, the sun is coming in and we've got the blinds down, so if you see I'm all kind of stripy today, that is why. I've actually written in for next Wednesday that I'm going to take down the fairy lights, you know, the white Christmas lights that we have out on the deck. Those are coming down next Wednesday. It's really bright here now in the mornings and the evening. It's incredible. This morning when I got up, I was saying that to my husband, it was 6:30 in the morning and it was already bright. And in the evening, it's now bright, it's now not dark until about 6 o'clock. So I know I complain all the time about it being very, very dark here in the winter, but suddenly when we get towards spring for us is 1st of March, official start of spring, then we suddenly get, you know, we're adding like 5 minutes either in the beginning or the end of the day every day. So it really, the long summer evenings are just a step away. So anyway, I hope you have a fantastic day with your declutter challenge, or whether you are working on eating extra vegetables, or getting a bit more exercise into your day, or just opening up your journal and you know, instead of having to think that, you know, have to write 10 pages in your journal, just open up your journal and see what happens. So anyway, have a fantastic day. All I've got left to say is live long and prosper. Oh, I hope you noticed I was wearing red today in honour of my new Danish nationality. Live long and prosper. May the Danish hood be with you. Wishing you sunshine wherever you are. It's cold here today, and during the night we're going to be getting frost again. We're going to be going back to the cold, so you'll probably see me in a cozy jumper tomorrow. Anyway, and I'm really excited today. You know, I've mentioned this before, that the Danes have this fantastic expression, jeg kan ikke få armene ned, which means I can't get my arms down. You know, if you're excited by something, and that's how I feel today. Anyway, have a great day, and I shall see you very soon. Okay, bye for now.